It's UFM. We are in tune with you. Now, as mentioned earlier on, we are joined in studio by the one and only Mogomutsi the Palmist. And yet again, he's going to be reading your palms, giving you clarity on what it is that's going on in your life. So the right thing to do is send in those palms. That number again is 076-260-2815. So let's get straight into it. Mogomutsi, how are you doing?
Especially around that month, yeah.
Is there a reason for that? Because I know you connect with this world on a higher level than the most ordinary of us, you know?
It's mainly because there is a cry that the universe is trying to send to us, you know, that it's actually gravitating away from us. So the best we can do, as it gravitates away, it also leaves a whole lot of energy.
Yeah.
So the energy can either be good or destructive.
Yes.
So to some people it may be very destructive, especially the gifted. You know?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's mainly the reason why it has been like that. But at least this month, because of prayers and, you know, it's not as bad. Yeah, it's just going to be better. There's just going to be confliction in relationships for this month. That's all I can say.
Romantic relationships.
Romantic relationship, all forms of relationship actually, but mainly the romance.
Hey,
I know, right?
You know, the reason that I was saying to Mogomutsi, yo, I should have worn my gloves, is because the one thing that I discovered about you last time was that from just you don't even have to be paying attention to someone's palms.
No.
Like I could just be talking with my hands like I usually do, and already you are getting messages. Yeah, no, don't start with me. Let's go. I think let's start with the listeners.
Yes,
How's
yes.
that?
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. So here is the first person. I hope they're gonna pick up. Maki Khutusang.
Okay.
Khutusang is in Mahikeng.
Alright.
So I'm hoping that he's gonna answer his phone. But he's online. Is he nervous?
Maybe.
Khutusang, good morning.
Morning, how are you?
I'm good. I hope your radio. Oh, I need to turn the screen.
Yes.
I hope your radio is off. Are you well?
Yes, I'm well. I'm good.
Okay. No, Mogomutsi is here. You can talk to him.
Okay. How are you, sir?
I'm good, Glenn.
Very good. Are you sure about the good part? But anyways, let me just get into the reading. The first thing that I'm seeing here is that you will suffer from a serious backache, and there are about two accidents that you have to look for. Be careful around whenever you go. Please don't announce to the world where you're going. You know, if you're going to do that, rather tell God that you're going somewhere. May He protect you. But people in general are very, very dangerous. I mean, these are very close accidents, by the way.
Okay.
Yes, and then also.
I didn't hear you said about the
I'm seeing two. It's either they may have already happened or they are about to happen. That's the thing, because I'm just seeing one hand. So if there were two, I would be able to tell you. And then also when you get married, just you will have serious issues with your in-laws, eh?
Okay.
Yes. All right. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Khutusang. Let's go to the next hand. So because it's something that you mentioned, right?
Yes.
You mentioned that he has one hand up. Would you prefer that maybe they send two hands instead of one,
Yes.
and why?
Because two hands, they have both past and present.
Oh.
Yes. So
Okay.
one hand can have both, but it's not as clear.
Okay. Uteng,
Yes.
we are calling you right now. I hope you're gonna answer. Uteng Musiamang. That is so interesting, the past and present. Good morning, Uteng. How are you?
Hi, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Hi, how are you, Udengi?
Fine. Thank you.
I'm very good. Okay, the first thing that I'm seeing here is that, okay, you may need to reduce the intake of sugar or caffeine, or if you take anything that has a lot of sugar, if you can reduce that, that is going to do you good in terms of your health. And then another thing that I'm seeing there is that you will be so stressed with your work, it's going to burn you out. So please try to, if you're not working yet, you're going to get a job that's going to be very stressful. So as you work, just make sure that you can rest, take enough rest, because what I'm seeing here, it's not really good, and there's a lot of confusion happening right now in your life. So what I would say to you is that just pray, pray. Use a yellow candle for that, so that you can get clarity as to where you're going. Oh yeah, and also your life is not as bad as you think it is. There's a high chance that you're going to be a very important person, eh?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh my God. Thank you.
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. I told you we're gonna have a party this morning. I could feel it in my spirit, Shall we go on to the next one? Have your phones ready. So Mogomutsi, how do you deal with people who are very resistant to the message that you deliver? Because it's not everybody that's always going to be open to hearing ditaba tsa maphelo a bona, salobona.
In most cases, I do what I do. My business is to either warn you or
Okay.
help you.
Sure.
This is my business. If you don't agree, that's nothing I can do. I will not.
Impose anything.
Yes.
Dumelo,
Hi,
how are you?
I can't complain. How are you?
No complaints on my end. I guess Mogomutsi is the one that can confirm what you've just said. Over to you.
Hi, how are you?
I can't complain. How are you?
Okay. Hey, mister, can't complain, eh? I see. Well, look, everything for you, if I were to read, I'll be telling you things which aren't there. So one thing I'm going to tell you is that your life is actually on the right path. You just need to work, however that you're working. Just make sure that you don't change in between, because if you do, then you're going to lose direction completely. And then also one other thing that you may need to look at is don't overly strain your back, because once your back is strained, everything with you would just be on standstill, and there are chances that you may have a connection outside the country that will bring you a whole lot of money.
Alright.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We're gonna go on to the next person. I am still in conversation with Mogomutsi the palmist. Yeah, he is a palm reader, but you're not just a palm reader. Mogomutsi, you said you have a spiritual gift.
I'm an empath in a way.
What's an empath?
An empath is someone who can read into energy.
Energy.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Please answer your phones when we give you a call. I'd like you guys to get your readings. Hey, clarity is very important in life, and that is why we do what we do.
Yes.
We are UFM. We're always in tune with you. We are calling OJ. I don't know if OJ and Sosha Guve is gonna answer their phone. OJ,
Hi.
how are you?
Good.
I'm good.
Hi OJ, how are you? I'm very good. Oh, you're from Sosha, eh? Almost to Kokasi.
Almost. I'm there.
Okay. The first thing that I'm seeing here is just there's a lot of heaviness on your heart now. The situation of the relationship also has been really being a problem for you. Your relationships are not really lasting. Yeah, they don't last long. Your situation is very, very serious. So I don't know, maybe since Olwabokasi, maybe I can talk to you privately. Is that okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Alrighty, OJ, we'll take down your details, and our producer will be in touch. Mogomutsi will also be in touch. I wanted to find out, because I've noticed that a lot of people have the back thing, popping up every now and then.
Yeah.
Is there a reason for that? is it more spiritual than anything else? Because it came up with me as well, and that is why I'm quite curious, because I noticed that other people also get the heads up on their back or having back issues.
Remember, the back is carrying the whole body.
Okay.
So once the back is not in line, whatever you want to achieve, it's going to be a very difficult task. Yes.
Okay.
So
all right.
It's not really. What?
Habo.
Hello, Miss.
Hello, Habo. How are you? Everybody knows that it's us today. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you have?
I'm very well, thank you. Mogomutsi ke yo.
Hi, how are you, ma'am?
You can look at that home.
Our thing. Okay. The first thing in Nagibonamo is there's a high chance that you will have financial pauses. Okay, this has already passed. But then also at the age of 48, you will also experience those. So in the meantime, because since you are business minded, because I see a business mind there, maybe if you were to start a business, your business will be very successful because you will be having support from 3 different people. One, your family or your relatives. The other money will be just coming from you, and the money will be also coming from the government. Oh. Okay. Yes, and just be careful of the high blood, because I'm also seeing that there, so just be careful of that. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Habo. You were still telling me about the back and how it actually carries the whole body.
Yes.
So the moment you've got issues with your back, then you're gonna have serious problems.
Yes, you're going to have serious problems with your back. So
Yes.
it's like a whole lot of information is carried on the spine. And it goes to your head.
Okay.
Right. So even when you are about to open a third eye, this is where it all starts. It starts from your back to your head, and then the third eye is open. But once you have a problem with that, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, Buti. We call him Buti in Jupiter. Buti, how are you? I'm good, Buti. When you sent us your picture, but Mogomutsi are sharp. I don't see your hands anyway.
How are you, Buti? Hey, I'm very good. Hey, you surprised us, and I had to. What's the word I'm looking for?
I have no idea.
I had to improvise.
There we
yes,
go. Thanks,
yes.
Nicole.
I had to improvise. Okay, looking at your picture, right? I'm looking at your aura right now. You have a very strong aura, but the problem is it has a lot of holes. And now another. An aura with holes means that you will always attract the spirits, which will always chase female away from you, and also you are very charming by nature and very fun to hang around. So whenever you are with people, they will always get an advice from you, because also you are very straightforward, it seems, from my side. So that's the little I can say, because I'm just looking at the picture.
At the face. Buti, next time please send your hands, your palms, okay?
I'll do it, okay.
All right.
So you can read people's faces and bodies and auras.
Yes.
So, wow. How does that work?
That's one of my challenges.
Challenge? How is it a challenge?
Because you look at someone, you already see what's going on in their life without looking in their palms.
I almost got tempted to ask if you're married.
Oh, no.
You're not married?
No, not yet.
Okay, not yet, ne?
Yes.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna ask further because I'm very curious.
Please don't.
You are still on UFM. We are still with Mogomutsi. Let's just take a short breather, play a song. We'll be back to continue with more of those readings. And so when you don't approach people fast, to go till midday, the midday sting is going to be on. That's between 12 and 3. Of course, bee sting will be keeping you company. Amos, Zaga, I hope that's what you get told in your readings today, May your money locate you. Welcome back. It's Brunch with Sweetness, the Wednesday edition of the show. Welcome back, Mogomutsi.
Hey.
Hey. So you were saying to me that, at because I follow a lot of traditional healers, right? And they speak about how sometimes, or people who are gifted spiritually, sometimes the gift gets heavy.
Yeah,
Because of how much it requires of you, you know, how much it takes from you.
Yes.
For you to just do, like, for instance, a reading. How do you then regain your strength? Do you find that you sometimes have to kind of, you know, stay away from exposing yourself to people, to the world?
Yes. Whenever that happens, my team, they know, I tell them that, you know what, from this time and this time, don't call me. I will not be attending anyone.
Yeah.
Not clients, nothing. I need that time to myself.
Yeah.
To
recuperate.
Yes. You know.
Okay.
So yeah.
That's how it goes.
It gets really hectic sometimes.
Sure.
It gets like, because it is requiring a lot of energy.
Yeah. Maria, we are calling you. We are calling you. I hope you're going to answer your phone this morning.
Hello,
Good morning.
I'm good at you.
We are great. It's Maria.
Yes,
Okay. Okay, Mogomutsi is on standby.
Hi Maria.
okay.
Hi, how are you?
You Mogomutsi?
I'm very good. Are these your palms?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay, the first thing that I'm going to say about your palms is that you are one of those people who are actually very, very intuitive. This means that you also know how to read people, but then your way of reading is interesting because you just look at them and you listen to what they say. Before they even speak, sometimes you can even say, oh, this is what this person wanted to say. So which is one of the reasons why it will be sometimes very difficult to associate yourself with certain people, because you already know what they're trying to get out of you, especially also when it gets to relationships. Some guys, when they come to you, you already see their motives, and you already see the type of a person they are. You're like, I cannot deal with this type of a person, you know. And then also, you also are a very good business person, you know. So if you can just don't try looking for a job. If you're working, good, but business is what is in line with you, honestly. And also, don't overspend your energy, because I see that your energy is really getting low, you know. And at that rate, you may end up losing direction, or not necessarily direction, but the fire in you to do certain things. And then also, there are chances that you have a spiritual gift also, eh? So take your dreams very serious, because there's a lot of instructions there.
Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Mogomutsi.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. So Mogomutsi, you know, for instance, like you mentioned, Hore, she can see, for instance, Maria, just as an example, she can see when, you know, someone approaches her, and, you know, in terms of relationships, she can already see through the person, because she's very intuitive. How do you deal with that when on your end? But isn't like a heads up a little better? Wouldn't you rather know now that you know you can know?
Rather I don't know.
For real?
Yeah, for me, rather I don't know.
Mara wa kona ala hore o kopane le someone and then o sa bona next.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Like, people can send you their palms. Man, Mulife, Klabi, we're trying to call you. Your number is not going through. I'll try it again. So it's possible for you to have a client come to you and there's absolutely nothing, no messages whatsoever.
Yes.
How?
It's the message will not be really in their palms at that point.
Okay.
It will be on their body.
Sorry, I think let's move on to the next person. It'll be on their body.
Yes.
What does that mean?
That means that their life has been covered.
Okay.
But not anyone can see it.
And is it possible for people to cover someone else's life? Like, bari sweetness hacker or consult, basa bona next.
Yes.
People do that.
Even your ancestors do that.
I mean, as a way of protection, or as a way of not wanting you to know.
As a way of protection.
Yeah.
And other people, they do it as a way of not you, so that you don't know what or what's in store for you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's quite interesting.
It is.
We are calling you and you're not answering your phone. It's 11:45. We're gonna wrap up pretty soon. Morning, Uhuluze, how are you?
I'm right here, go.
Kishapo.
Hello, Uholotse.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
Hi, not too bad.
Not too great, ne? Okay. What I'm going to say to you is that right now you may feel like you're having financial strains, right? But that's not the case. Your actual problems with money, it will come at the age of 49 there. So for now, it's just a phase. You're going through a phase. This phase requires you to build your spirituality. You have to get strong spiritually so that when all these opportunities come into play, you are in line.
Okay.
Yes.
No, thank you.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, all of them, more that I think,
Yeah, there's more. It's just some are very sensitive. That's why I kept it at that. But we can have your contact, and then I will talk to you privately. So.
that'll be lovely.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Holote. So Mogomutsi, you know, it's quite interesting the way Ubulelanka ka gift how and how you saying people's, is it stories or what do we call it?
Yeah, with
Content.
life.
People's lives
Yes.
can be hidden.
Yes.
But you also mentioned a lot. I mean, you are able to know when something is going to happen. Like to say, when you're 49, that's when you're going to get your money. Is there anything that we can do to accelerate the process? Or
Yes.
49
yes.
to 49?
No. The reason why we're seeing it then is because you can prevent that from happening now.
Okay.
Mhm.
Lerato,
Hello.
how are you?
And where are you?
Great. It's Sweetness. Mogomutsi is on standby.
Yes, well,
Hey.
for the call.
Hi, Lerato. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm very good. Okay, Lerato. Please, if you're taking any form of energy drinks, be it sugar, whatever, can you reduce those? Because
Okay, let me take off my... Okay.
I was saying that if you're taking any form of sugar or caffeine or alcohol, can you please reduce that for your health's sake?
Okay.
Because also you may also suffer from heart problems because there's so much hurt that took place and you're not really healing from it. This is how I'm seeing it, you know. But then you can say, no, I healed, you know, if you feel that I'm not really being honest, but this is what I'm seeing. And then also I'm seeing that you growing up, it was not really easy for you. I see a lot of hardships also there. And then one other thing that I'm seeing is that you will be prone to diseases. You know, just take care of your health because you'll just flu, you know, small diseases will always affect you unnecessarily. Mm-hmm.
Okay, alright.
All right.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lerato. We could still be calling you. Please make sure that you have got your phone in hand. That number again is zero.
Can we skip this one?
Can we skip this one?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Let me just move over to someone else. We are gonna call Tabang. Tabang Ushapune.
Yeah. Tabang.
Let's call Tabang M. Tabang, please answer your phone when we call you. It's still UFM. We are still in tune with you. Of course, it's still Brunch with Sweetness. In fact, in a bit, B Sting is going to be coming in to let us know what it is that we can expect on the midday sting. Let's call Tabang. That number again, the WhatsApp number 076-260-2815. Thank you so much to everyone that has of course sent in their palms. If you don't get a reading, Mogomutsi will gladly leave his contact details. And you can... Hi, how are you?
Good.
Good. Tabang, it's Sweetness. Mogomutsi, over to you.
Hi, Tabang. How are you? I'm very good. Okay, Tabang, the first thing that I'm seeing here is there's just a lot of or a few confusion that's happening, and then also there is a high chance that you'll also suffer from headaches, and your neck will also give you a serious problem. Okay, enough with bad.
I don't know what it is.
Oh, you can't hear me? Oh, okay, I was saying there's just a lot of a bit of confusion that's happening now in your life. This is what I'm seeing now. But then it's not something so serious, right? And then also you will have a problem with you will experience headaches unexplained headaches, and your neck will also give you a problem at some point. And then one other thing that I'm seeing there is that, well, in terms of money, things look to be very sharp for you, sir. Unless if you have a question, we can answer it now, because I do see that you do have a question.
I do have questions, but I'll prefer if I can ask them privately.
Okay, all right, no problem, sir.
Alrighty. Just keep listening, Tabang. We'll mention Mogomutsi's number. We're going to pay some bills. When we come back, we're wrapping it up. 2 more people that we're going to be calling, Mogomutsi. And then you and I, Rachaisa, for the day.
Yeah.
But just keep those palms coming.
Checkers has already brought South Africa over 3.
Get you on the socials?
On the social is Ndate Mahwai. And on the Twitter, it's Mutsi at Palmist.
Mutsi at Palmist. That is on Twitter. Facebook in Ndate
Mahwai.
Mahwai.
Yes.
Okay. We are calling Mogomutsi. Mogomutsi, please answer your phone. Yeah, Mogomutsi has been calling and texting and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope he's gonna answer though. I hope he's gonna answer.
Hello, Beastie.
It's Sweetness. How are you, Mogomutsi?
Hi, Sweetness. How you doing?
I'm good. You don't know that beasting works between 12 and 3.
I'm sorry, I was just busy out of my computer, so I just got the numbers in right now.
Okay. All right. Mogomutsi is on standby.
Hi, how are you?
I'm funny, I'm doing yourself, sir.
I'm very good. I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't want to read your palm online. I mean, on air.
Yeah.
I wanted to read it separate because, what I'm going to say, I'm just going to say one point, ne? Actually 2. One is I'm not really seeing a strong relationship with your father, or from your father's side.
We don't have a relationship with my father.
Yes.
I don't even know the guy.
Yeah, I see why I wanted to do this privately. And then also there's another huge change a huge possibility that you may fall under a serious mental breakdown, Yes. So you already went through that.
Yes.
Oh, congratulations. So apart from that, your life is not as bad. It's actually going towards the right direction.
Okay.
All right. But then there's more to talk to you about. Maybe we can do this on offline, off air. Yes.
Okay, no problem then.
All right. Thank you, sir.
Alrighty. Thank you, Mogomutsi. We'll be in touch with you shortly. I think let's do this one. This is going to be the last person that we are calling this morning. I wish we could do it all day and then we cover everybody, but it's not possible and time is no longer on our end. In fact, we are getting ready to make way for Beasting, who's going to be on between 12 and 3 o'clock. Let's hope that they answer. I hope with Arab.
I hope so.
I hope so.
She better answer.
She needs to answer.
Yes.
Better you better answer. I don't know, so I don't know who it is. Oh no.
She didn't answer.
She's not answering.
Oh, there she is.
Hi, morning. Yo, how are you?
Hi, good thanks. How are you?
Nerere hawarabi batung.
No, nothing for Arabi.
Batung idol. Mogomutsi is here.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good thanks. How are you?
I'm very good. What's your name?
Say again?
What's your name?
It's Ivy.
Oh, Ivy. Okay. All right, Ivy. The first thing that I'm seeing here is that you are going to be accused of.
I'm going to be.
You are going to be accused of being a flirt, which is going to be a serious problem with you and your husband. And you're going to be accused of being a flirt.
Being flirtatious with other men.
What? Okay.
Yeah, well, your friendly nature is your biggest problem now, but hey, it's not really something serious. Now, also, you have to balance between your giving and your loving. I mean, your giving and your receiving, because you give so much, but there's just a little you're receiving. So just make sure that you can balance between the two, so that your life can really be in order. Because your life is not really, it's not really bad, you know. It's your life is okay, and you're also in the right relationship. By the way, congratulations.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, girl, well done.
Oh, thank you so much. I'm happy to. I know I see a lot. I see that if I do pickle fish, then I get that.
All right. So try to balance.
I'll definitely do that.
All right. Thank you, Ivy.
Thank you, Ivy.
Bye, doll.
Bye, doll. So we ended on a high note. Mogomutsi,
Yes.
it's always a pleasure. Thank you so much for coming in
Thank you for inviting me.
and for giving people clarity. I think that is the beauty. That's the beauty of the gift that you have, that you get to give so many people clarity.
Yes, I think that's the beauty. I agree with you.
Yeah.
A lot of us need clarity, you know.
Every now and then.
I've been in a situation where even traditional healers, they come to me and they ask me questions I don't think I have answers to,
Sure.
and I'm like, but then you guys were chosen, so why you come to me?
No, everybody ngaka ga e kalafi.
Yeah, but then
Ah.
sometimes it's
It
not
gets
easy.
heavy.
It gets heavy.
Alrighty, no, I think let's leave it on that note.
Yes.
Let's do it again next month, July.
Yes,
Yes,
next month.
that's when he's back. Otherwise, Beasting is up next. Thank you for choosing us. It's always a pleasure. Tomorrow, I'll be coming to you live. Guest from where? Mufftown. Yeah, we are going back to Mufftown, so don't miss out. Otherwise, I'm out of here. Toodles!